What's going on, everyone? I am back with another project. So as you can see here, I have a ton of these photo albums and I wanted to utilize them into something instead of having them just a product sitting there. I have tried to get rid of these a few times and just said I was going to keep these, and now I know why, because I love what I created. So as you can see here, these are quite old. It's a 2016. Story time, I was in the Dollar Tree. I had seen a project that I was going to create that I picked one or two of them up. I don't remember. I got to the register and they were a penny. So I know how the penny thing goes. So I made my purchase, went right back to that aisle and picked up the same ones. I ended up actually finding a couple of Mother's Days too that were a penny, but I grabbed that big stash of them and loaded up. I figured I would utilize them someday, but I couldn't leave them for a penny. So as you can see here, you can take out the little paper that's in them and utilize them for anything. I also have these prayer cards that were in my stash that I didn't know exactly what I was going to create with them, and I had about 20 or so boxes that I purchased for that, and I ended up giving a couple boxes away because I didn't know what to do with them. And now I've got a finished project that I am proud of and got both of these out of the stash pile. So I ended up putting the cards in the little pockets here and wanted to make like a little journal, a little reflection journal. So I did not have any line cards. I had some blank cards here. This was in my stash. And one thing I knew that I didn't have enough. It's only one stack of the cards that I had. And number two, once you could see how that looks, it's just a blank piece of paper on the side. And I knew that that wasn't giving writing, that wasn't giving journaling, you know, if you didn't know. So I knew I had to redo that, but that kind of gets the gist of what I was doing. So I took some of my seam binding and I kind of coordinated and put a little bit of different colors on each one. And then I took some of the fancy pens that I had from my stash. I only had a few of these ones, and then I used some RSV ones that I had in this little holder that, if I can remember, I would link. I ordered those from Amazon a while back, and I think those are cool to include in journals. And so I have utilized that at the top. And once I picked up some lined paper, it was cheaper for me to order it from Amazon, and I got that big bulk of those, and I was ready to get them going. And you can see here, this was all that was left out of my stash. Like I said, I have about 16 to 18 boxes of them, and these, I have other ideas to include these because I ended up having a few of the albums left, but I'm so proud that I utilized all those boxes. They're all gone. And then these is the self-sealing bags that were in my stash. You can see you just fold them over and seal, and I ended up packaging them with those, and I'm really proud how they turned out. And so this is the finished project. These are so cute. I think these would be great ideas for a craft fair, a church bazaar, gifting, Mother's Day, whatever. I think this is a cute little idea, and it's pretty inexpensive, especially if you're a crafter. A lot of the things you would already have in your stash. So I just love it. Just the coordinating of the seam binding, the ribbon, the pen, and I utilized, like I said, what was in my stash and just wanted to share. I think these are so cute, and I know that if someone gifted me that, or I went to a bazaar or something, and I would purchase. So I have a little here that, like I said, I ran out of pens and I can just easily slide something in there, but I thought I'd keep a couple out to show, so that are not in the package. but I love how these turned out. If you like this, give me a thumbs up. And as always, see you later, Craftinistas.